What's up everyone, Newmatic here, coming at you day 26 of live streaming. Today we're going to be playing Hand of Fate yet again. I know we haven't played Kingdoms of Amalur in a bit, but I'm fine with that. Anyways, just got back from a paint night. That's what
back
this guy
so
says.
soon?
Crap.
I knew you would not falter.
Alright, so I got back from a paint night.
The kings are woken,
nice
and
little
will not
event
be laid to rest.
where you basically drink and paint, and it was fun. I can show my painting off, but maybe later. Tonight we will be taking on the King of Skulls. Alright, so he's got two curses. Corrupted Soul, which is minus 10 max health whenever the player gains a new curse. Whoa, that's pretty deadly. And Weak Wrists. Performing a prone finisher inflicts 5 damage on the player. Now I don't really know what a prone finisher is. Is that when they're, I guess it's when they're laying on the floor and I kill them? Not 100% sure. The challenges we get are 5 Hangmen and 4 Call of the Shadows. Ooh. Alright.
The undead king. In life he was strong. In death he's unstoppable.
So we'll use the
Your
recommended.
road will end here, I suspect.
We'll take a look at what we got here. So we're facing skulls, so we definitely want to take out. What's this do again? Oh wait, I wanted to read you. Undead Bane. It does fire damage on hits against undead, so we definitely want to leave that in. But a Rat Cleaver? I'm trying to read what you are, bro. Hits against Ratmen inflict double damage. Okay, so we're not planning on facing Ratmen's Life Slim. Inflict a curse of weakness. Okay, let's take that out. We definitely want to take this out and add Desperate, no, not Desperate Measure. This one. Scorching Zeal. Pretty amazing. I don't know why it keeps taking that out. And I think everything else. Huge Hammer. It's not telling me if they have Holy. Or is that just a shield? Ooh, we got a new shield. Empowers Jewel. We don't know what it is yet. Alright, we have some armor here, some headpieces, a couple new ones we still have not discovered. Oh, we got a couple more rings. Ring of Justice and Spiritual Healing. What else do we got in here? A couple heavy armor. I don't know if I'll ever want to wear the heavy armor. What's Berserker armor? We don't know yet. Well, we could take out some of these abilities, perhaps? During combat, press 2 to create a blast of freezing ice centered on the adventurer. Well, let's take out Damocles, because I don't really like using that when it's a fan of knives, essentially. So we can take that out, and we'll add... let's add Berserker armor, just for the fun of it. So we have 3 different armors now. Armor of Cold, Chains of Rage. What does this do again? During combat, strike sustained from bows. Okay, we're actually going to take that out. Heavy armor. I don't know if we want heavy armor, though. Well, might as well. We could discover it, at least. Alright. So that's good there. And then let's check out our encounters. So I definitely want to make sure that we have our quest card in here, which doesn't appear to be in here. Whoops. So let's see if we can find that in here. We're not putting in the river, so I'm glad that's out. And Devil's Wager keeping out as well. There's our quest card. So card in there. Meet the Highbender. So let's see if we can take out. Well, take out the goblins because I hate the goblins. So let's go ahead and add Meet the Highbender. We have Surprise Portal, which I believe probably randomizes your floor layout. We got 3 new cards here that are forced to stay in there. Holy Forge, Local Peasant. I like keeping Devil's Choice in the Metal Ore because the Metal Ore helps us with other stuff. Maybe we could take out the Apprentice. We've already got that, so let's take out the Apprentice and add in Surprise. Well, it's new, but it doesn't give us like a token, so maybe not. The Lizard's Dome, Charity, Blood Auction. I'm not gonna do Blood Auction, and Devil's Carnival for some reason is giving me a hard time. Let's do the Lizard's Dome, and that should do it. Alright. So I think we're ready to take on the King of Skulls.
I won this pentacle longer ago than you can imagine.
So he's putting in the challenge
In
cards.
those many years, I have only now begun to understand its secrets.
Alright. Oh, so this is what we're trying to get here. It's like a little pendant, it looks like. So we had some dust. The King of
The
Dust,
King
probably.
of Skulls is the last of the undead to have slipped from my grasp. You are the first to come close to him.
Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. We start out with 100 health, 25 food, 0 gold. We have an axe with 25 damage, medium armor. That's why they don't put medium armor in there. That's fine. You start with a shield and a Ring of Hindsight. So when we land on the exit, it will show the rest of the floor. We also had our curses there, which I already read out to you. And this is the floor layout. So we're currently here, which, well, let me read what the card is. I can't read what it says. And we can only move directly adjacent to us. You cannot move diagonal, so as for example, we can't move this card because, let's face it, who puts doors in the corner of a room? So this kind of represents a room, and we go to wherever room we want to go. So let's go ahead and just maybe go right first, and then we can go back up and down. So let's see what's over here. We got Battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
A light draws you to a nearby hilltop, where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur. Leaving behind his summoned minions, draw 1 monster card, 2 of dust, easy. Let's attack it. You ready yourself for combat. Who would flee? 2 dust. It's like the easiest thing you can fight in this game. Although they are buffed a little bit since we have been leveling up. But we'll start with our trusty axe. And we'll take these guys down. How about you? Look at that, right across the face. Dodged. We'll just keep counting attack while we can. So that, I'm guessing, is a prone kill. So we're not going to kill this guy prone because he won't lose health. Alright, so we didn't have to worry about it. Alright, so we took no damage there, which is pretty sweet. Wait, we took 7 damage? When did we get hit? What? Okay. After the battle, you search your bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 gained cards. We gained 1 equipment.
I'm sure you are grateful for
Mercenary
that.
contract. Once per combat, press 2 to activate the aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. And we can activate this 5 times. So that's pretty sweet. Good early game. And 3 food. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to mention, every time we do go to another room, we use 1 food, but we'll gain health, as you'll see now. If you don't need health, you can't gain any. So we'll watch the food go down, and we gain 6 health. So we're almost at full already. Well, let's go up. Like I said, Tavern wager.
What tales do you tell these
This little token down here
Same ones I read from your past.
means that if we do whatever the card wants of us, or I don't know, there's special circumstances essentially, but if we do those, this token will he'll give us this token, and it will unlock more cards later on. So you find yourself in a seedy old tavern, spinning tales of your adventures to a group of drunks. A drunk soldier calls out, "Great hero! I'll wager 5 gold that you cannot catch an arrow in flight." We don't have gold, but apparently we can still accept the challenge. I guess the disadvantage is we catch an
Choose
arrow in
from
the
these
face.
options.
We failed a 75% chance. The soldier lets the arrow fly from across the room. You attempt to catch it, but it slams into your arm, drawing a ruckus burst of laughter from the crowd. The dealer draws you 1 pain card. And we lost 5 max health for that
Ouch.
incident. That is unfortunate. That should have been an easy one. So we found the exit, which unlocks these. So we have Helpful Priest and the Merchant's Favor. I actually do want to check out the Merchant's Favor. Sea Voyage.
Sail away.
Your journey will take you across the sea. You have discovered the exit to an area. So like I said, I do want to see what this is. So let's turn back and see what we can do. We have enough food to do this right now. The Merchant's Favor.
Another chance to discover what your heart truly desires.
While browsing the wares at a trading post, the wares of a trading post, you are approached by the proprietor. You look like a trustworthy sort. I'm in debt to an acquaintance in Oranshire. He is holding some items of my collateral. If you deliver this gold to him, an item of equipment can be yours as payment. Accept the offer and take the gold. The shopkeeper makes sure that other customers have gone before lifting a floorboard and taking out a small wooden chest. You have my thanks. Please make sure all the money makes it there safely. Alright, so we gained 100 gold and heavy burden. After 5 steps, player loses 50% max health. Oh. Well, hopefully we can complete this quest. Wait, we already lost 10 for that? What? Alright, put it somewhere easy. Return policy, that's fine. Beware of thieves. So good, we gotta go there anyways. So that will get rid of that.
Win this and claim my token.
Ah, you look like a fellow that's carrying payment from my friend across the veil. Fess up and hand over the 100 gold. Deny it, claim he is mistaken, and keep the gold. Now let's fess up. I don't want it. I don't want the burden. Thank you. So we lost a heavy burden there. You can claim a piece of the gear I was holding as collateral. So now we can actually see what these are. So the Great Helm of Reinforcement. This unique item
There's no strength like hidden strength.
Upgrades your armor from light to medium or from medium to heavy. Huh. Let's not do that yet. Let's take a look at Fool's Gold on every weapon.
A quick flash of gold, and the bandits will forget themselves.
On every weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed nets the player 2 gold. So that's cool and all, but not useful since I don't have a weapon with an ability. And of course we have the huge hammer here, which has holy, which means
Reliable rears his ugly head again.
Which means the skeletons we will be facing in the future can't be revived, and it has an extra 10 damage. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increase damage. Press 1 to unleash a force explosion. Actually, I am going to take that. I don't think we need to upgrade our armor. So yes, we'll equip it.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, really.
One more piece of the puzzle for you.
Thank you, good sir. So we did gain that card's token. And now we can carry on wasting our food. So we'll go ahead and take the Sea Voyage
Nothing
out
more
now.
pleasing than the smell of salt water and the rush of wind, is there?
Alright, board the ship. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Previously, I had underestimated you. Then, I resented you for destroying my minions. Now, however, I cannot lose. Either way, a great annoyance is dealt with.
Ember Town Hero. You come across an injured adventurer who's battered and bloodied. Armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. As you approach, his eyes are drawn to your artifact. Artifact, yeah. I've always wanted that, he yells and lunges forward. Fight him off. What is this? This is different. Last time he, had me tell people there was bandits. So it's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? You both struggle. Ultimately, the stranger somehow slips artifacts from you and runs off into the forest. Draw 1 pain card. We lost 5 gold and we lost our artifact. Well, that's fine. We don't have any gold to lose, and that artifact was kind of whatever. Noble Trader. We have no gold. But we have an axe we can sell. A nobleman approaches on a chariot. As you walk the streets of Stiegel, he notices you and comes to a stop. Greetings, mercenary. I'm a collector of rare weapons, and yours intrigues me. Would you part with it for some gold? No, we're going to go ahead and decline that. Disappointing, but my own fault. I suppose for expecting to find a business-savvy peasant. He rides away. Yeah, I don't want to give him my my hammer. What is up, Dominic? Yeah, dude, this game is pretty awesome. I'm glad you picked it up. Got a traveling tinker. I was waiting. I'm gonna see if it goes on to the daily deal, and I'm thinking of buying a couple for giveaways, but we'll see what happens. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. We're gonna go ahead and pass it by since we still have no gold. So now we have to guess which one's the exit. Essentially, let's try left. So we got the Lich. The Lich
There
isn't...
are so many ways to hang on to just one more moment of life. But at what price?
The Lich is an undead able to hurl deadly balls of magical fire. She can also consume other enemies in order to restore her health. Liches are known in legend as the greatest of the undead. Only the most powerful or most foolhardy of wizards attempt to summon one. And only the most unlucky actually succeed.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Alright, so let's go ahead and try and take on this Lich. You've discovered the Lich, a powerful undead monster. Attack. You bravely approach the Lich, evil undead. Oh man, whatever is in my eyes distracting me. So 4 skulls and the Lich. Alright. It's like a mini boss. Why'd she summon her own card? Man, this thing is slow attacking. Luckily the Lich can't revive anybody, because I have my hammer of justice, which has hold. Man, I don't like the way she plays though. What the heck? Nope, get off that. Hello, Gale. She keeps hitting like the stairs. Wow, that was a really annoying fight. You can only hit her once. We took quite a bit of damage there too. Wow, she just exploded it. We gained a card it looked like though. You search the remains for loot. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. The card's token is now yours. So we draw 2 from the armory and select 1. Scavenger's cap or angel wings. Angel wings, the helmet imbues the wearer with greater movement speed, possibly. Or scavenger's cap. Whenever the player gains food, they will receive 45% extra
food is
food.
always a matter of life and death.
Let's actually take that. I like that. And 10 health, okay.
More health to work with. Much good may do you.
How are you doing, Dom?
Where, adventurer? Darkness is loosed upon the lands.
I feel like we gained another card though, that fight. That was interesting. Maybe we didn't. Huh. Weird. It looked like they added something over in that corner at the end of the fight, but I guess I'm wrong. Alright, we actually are almost out of food. We still are going to pass it by since we have no money and only a small axe. We found the cave's mouth. The next step of your journey takes you to a cave out of the fleet of an imposing forest. You have discovered the exit to the area. Let's exit the cave. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game?
Marketplace.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
You arrive at the town of Stiegel on market day. The markets are selling food today. You may offer some gold to the market to see how much food it is worth today. Attempt to steal some food from the market. You know what? Let's try this. Bid half your gold. Oh, to buy food? No, we're gonna try and steal food. You walk around the market for a while, watching the guards and waiting for an opportunity. Finally, the guards all seem to be elsewhere. Your time has come. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, at least we didn't get the huge failure. Just as you reach for a huge piece of dragon cow steak from the cooking fires, of a local trader, he turns and spots you. You flee into the crowds and are soon gone from the area. Well, we didn't lose anything from that, so that's okay. Stranger in the shadows. Alright, so it's a vampire. On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. We will accept. The stranger moves with a natural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. So only 5 gold for that. I am not sated. Would you like to earn more gold? I think we'll decline here because we can get hurt pretty bad. As you wish, the stranger remarks and melts into the shadows. If somehow we fail, we'll go down to 1 HP, which I guess we could have gained 6 back there. We could have got 12, so we'd have been at 13. Yes, the quest. Meet the Highbender.
Play for a token now.
Your meet is arranged to happen by the cliffs outside Newmatic. However, when you arrive, you are greeted only by the icy cold embrace of the sea breeze. Just as you're wondering if you've been swindled, a young street urchin comes rushing towards you. He hands you a note before disappearing down the cliff face with a speed and grace you would not dare match. The note is from the Highbender. Paranoia is always well-founded. There is a Kraken attacking the ships that are leaving Newmatic, and the local smugglers are keen that nobody hears their services are at risk. I'm sorry that we couldn't meet in person, but I do detest violence, especially when it may happen to me. By the time you stuff the note into your pocket, you can already hear the approaching rabble. We don't like nobody sticking their noses in where it don't belong. That includes you and the sneaky git that were here before.
Hurry up.
The dealer
Don't
draws
have
you
to
2
forever.
monster cards. Dude, bro, I'm listening. I'm
That
trying to
is
read
what
it.
it means to be king.
Queen of Dust
To
and the King of
return
Dust.
even after defeat.
Alright, dustmen and women. Just the 2 of them, huh? Understood. What? That's nonsense. This is such a small map for this. Wow, this is broken. I might die here. Oh man, that king. Get out of that. I'll do my little hammer attack. Why not? No, no, no. Get out of that. Man, this is tough. Man, I'm really concentrating here. Get out of that. Oh, snap. The queen don't hit me. Hit that too soon, I guess. No, that was rude. That did nothing. Can we kill something, please? I can't dodge all this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Oh my gosh. Can I get out of the corner, please? This is gonna be my death. If none of these guys freaking die. Why is nothing dying? Oh my gosh. Especially this thing. There we go. That was close. Yeah, hit your friend. That's fine with me. No, get out of that! Oh man. I'm concentrating so hard right now. So low on health. There we go. Got a couple guys down. We're doing okay now. Don't get out of that. Is he like healing things? Is that what's going on? I don't remember his powers. 4 HP. Not good. Shit. Oh my god, that hammer is so slow. Death bloodstains the ground beneath your corpse.
Death in the realm of skulls is unwise. My piece takes yours, and the battle is ended.
Oh man, that was
Try
unnecessarily
again.
hard.
More power for you.
For delivering the gold to Orangeshire, you receive Food Wagon. And for defeating the Lich, you receive the following cards. We gained 5 food gain, Mask of Extortion, Ocelot Reflection, or Occult Reflection, Discipline, or Disciples Ring, and Druids. Alright. Well, my eye is bothering the heck out of me. I'm actually going to go ahead and end it now. I know it's only like 25 minutes long, but I cannot concentrate right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.